Hey guys, welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are continuing our skincare awards season that I'm running here on the channel. But today, celebrating one of my favourite categories, the world's best retinoids for 2024. Retinoids are going to be the very best anti-aging ingredient you can use, bar none. They increase cell turnover for a smoother complexion and to eradicate hyperpigmentation. They boost the levels of collagen and elastin production to minimize fine lines and wrinkles, and they even provide some antioxidant protection to fend off free radical damage. I believe there is a retinoid out there for just about everyone, but choosing the right one is the key to making it a success. So, in today's video, I want to share with you my top 5 retinoid serums for 2024. Sit back, relax, let's talk the world's best retinoids. Now, before we get into today's video, of course, I would love to know your own hot take on this category. So sound off in the comment section below and let me know your retinoid of choice. Do you use retinal like I do? Do you still stick to the original retinol? Or are you a little bit more hardcore and going with tretinoin or one of the prescription strength options? There is no right and wrong answer. I would just love to know what the Mad About Skin community are using and benefiting from. So sound off in the comments section below and let me know. Whatever your thoughts on the picks that I choose today, if you want to support me as a truly independent, sponsorship-free content creator, then the best way of doing that is by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. The more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So it's just a wonderful way of ensuring as many people as possible can discover our wonderful Mad About Skin community. And for that, I'm always so grateful. Now, I've got a lot to get through in today's video, so let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. So I'm going to break today's video down into 3 categories: low strength retinoids, mid strength, and then high strength. These are all available over the counter, which means they're super accessible and don't require a dermatologist visit to get your hands on. I appreciate there are some higher strength prescription options, but I always think they're best done in consultation with a medical professional, usually face to face, that can then prescribe that and the one that's right for your individual skin's needs. So we're sticking just 2 over-the-counter options today, and honestly, there are so many amazing accessible ones. I can feel the fangirling brimming up inside me when I'm going to talk about these products. A lot of people get very confused by the different strengths of different forms of retinoids, and I just say don't let it stress you out. Let's just categorize everything as low, medium, and high strength, and that way we can make the right decision for our individual skin's needs. So starting out with what I think is the best low strength retinoid. Perfect for people that have super sensitive skin, are new to retinoids, the beginners amongst us. We all have to start somewhere, and this is where I would start if you are a beginner, and people that just want to take it real gentle and slow with their retinoids. You'll still get great results with a low strength retinoid, but a lot less irritation. And the one that I'm going to award the best low strength retinoid to is the Face Theory Retinal Supreme 0.05%. Now, I've linked it in the description box below, as I will all the products mentioned today, so you know you're choosing the right one. Because actually, Face Theory have 3 different strengths of retinal. They have this one, which is the low strength, they have a 0.1, which is a mid strength, and they have a 0.2, which is a super high strength option. I'll link all 3 in the description box below, because honestly, the formulation is divine on the full trio, but I'm specifically calling out the one that's suitable for sensitive skin. So this 0.05% concentration is going to deliver you some pretty robust results. However, because of the way that they formulated this and the other ingredients they've used alongside it, it's going to be a lot less sensitizing and irritating on the skin. They put in a little bit of Gran-Active Retinoid 2, which is going to kind of dial up the results you're going to see. And whilst this remains a low strength option, that touch of Gran-Active Retinoid 2 really will pack a punch, and I think you're going to get some great results from this. It's a relative new launch from the Face Theory brand, and I'm really glad that they've gone down that retinal route. There are lots of different retinoids on the market, but for me, retinal delivers the best results with the minimum risk of side effects. So it's like that holy grail, and that's what's contained in this specific formulation. It's beautiful, it glides onto the skin, and I feel it's quite rich and emollient, so you're really going to get some extra hydration, which I definitely think most people will need if they're starting their retinoid journey or they have very sensitive skin. It packs a punch and it's absolutely fabulous. The thought and care attention that's gone into this formulation is what makes it stand out as, to me, the best low strength retinoid that you can get over the counter. Now let's come on to some mid-strength retinoids. Now, I think a mid-strength retinoid will work really, really well for people with a more resilient skin type. If you're someone that doesn't have a lot of sensitivity or irritation, you can probably start with a mid-strength retinoid, even if you're a beginner. If you're in any doubt though, I would say go with a low strength first and build your way up. It's also amazing for people that are used to retinoids, but maybe can never really tolerate any of the high potency options. If that's you, don't feel you're missing out just by sticking to a mid-strength one. In the long term, you're still going to get the same great results, just a lot less side effects and irritation. So I really think mid-strength retinoids are where it's at for a lot of us. And I've got two great recommendations for you. Starting out strong with this is the K-Secret Sol 1988 Retinal Liposome Serum. Now, this actually is a retinal in a liposomal complex, which sounds super scientific and crazy confusing. But honestly, all it means is it just prevents that instant hit of retinal triggering any sensitivity. It's encapsulated so it has a more delayed mechanism of action. Great for everybody. It's going to minimize any potential reactions. It's going to reduce the risk of side effects and irritation, but ultimately you're still going to get the same great results as what you'd expect from a mid-strength retinoid. This also has some nice hydrating ingredients and also has some other components in here that are going to fade hyperpigmentation. So I think if you're someone who is using your retinoid to minimize and fade hyperpigmentation, this is one of the best options for you. It's really gentle, and yet the concentration definitely puts it in that mid-strength category that I just think is a sweet spot for maximum results, minimum risk of side effects and irritation. As with that Face Theory one, it uses retinal, which is closer to what our skin needs, the retinoic acid, in order to deliver all this great anti-aging benefit. So it'll go through fewer conversions, meaning it's just more potent than retinol and some of the other over-the-counter options. This I absolutely love, and from a brand that I also really adore, a great Korean skincare option. Another one in the mid-strength category is one from my own brand. This is the Mad About Skin Ultimate Anti-Aging Oil. Now, with this one, I also used retinal, which is in this, and the Face Theory one, to get the maximum results and, like I say, the minimum risk of side effects. I used some other retinoids alongside that retinal to really just dial up the results that you're going to see. So whilst retinal is the key ingredient, the standout performer in this, the other retinoids alongside it will just pack a little extra punch, get you some advanced anti-aging, and make for a really nice yet still mid-strength result. So this can work universally. Unless you've got super sensitive skin, this can work for you. And the reason I formulated it in an oil base is I think that's what's missing in the market. We have a lot of retinoid serums out there. We have very few oil-based ones, and this is great. If you're looking for something for the body, if you're looking for something for a more dryness-prone skin type and feel like you can never use retinoids, you can in an oil base, or you're just looking for something a little different. You can either use this on its own as a facial oil at the end of your evening skincare routine, or you can combine it with the moisturizer, which is the Mad About Skin Maximum Impact Facial Moisturizer. A little of this in the palm of your hand, a couple of drops of this, mix it together, and that'll just get it to sink in like that. So if, like me, you have a more oily, acne-prone skin type, mixing it with the moisturizer gets me all that retinoid hit without anything feeling greasy at all on the skin. For those with a more dryness-prone skin type, just use it as a facial oil as it is. Also, my top tip. For the body, you don't need a separate product. You can use this on the face and the body. Again, going with this moisturizer or any personal moisturizer that you will love and have in your collection, a little bit of this mixed in across the body will just mean that the body doesn't miss out on that anti-aging action. Take it from me, you don't need a separate body retinoid. You can absolutely just use a product like this, designed for the face, mixed in with a moisturizer, and you can take it head to foot. If you want to try this one out, I've got a free shipping link that I've linked in the description box below. So no matter where you're tuning in from currently, you can get it shipped to you for free. Just my way of helping you save some of your hard-earned coin. Now, let's talk maximum strength retinoids. These are not for the faint of heart. These are not for beginners. These really do pack that maximum punch and will give you, as a result, some game-changing anti-aging results. These are both retinals in a 0.2% strength. That doesn't sound much, but trust me, 0.2% only recently became available over the counter. It is that potent. And it's from two of my favorite brands, The Ordinary and Geek and Gorgeous. Now, I did a side-by-side comparison of these two in a recent video, which I'm going to leave a link to up there if you want to check it out. But they both offer a real high potency retinoid for those advanced users. If you're someone that's already used retinoids for many years and you've enjoyed the results, but you want to take them a step further, these are going to do it. Do not promise me that you will not use these as your starter retinoid. You will pay the price and you will never make that mistake again. Trust me. So these are for advanced retinoid users, but they're phenomenal. For me, between the two, Geek and Gorgeous is the ding 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 holy grail winner of the best retinoid 2024. However, I know that this isn't the easiest brand to get everywhere. Here in the UK, in the European Union, super easy to get your hands on Geek and Gorgeous, beautifully affordable. In the North American skincare market and some other areas, it can be a little tricky or the shipping can be a little bit prohibitive. So The Ordinary will cover you. The Ordinary worldwide, I personally prefer the Geek and Gorgeous just a little bit more. So if you're shopping from the UK or the European Union, get the Geek and Gorgeous. I honestly think it just kicks it up a notch further. But either of these, depending on where you live, will be your best high-strength retinoid of 2024. You heard it here first, guys. If you want that next level anti-aging, these two are where it's at. Now, to conclude, for me, I actually use a little bit of a mix of everything. I use the Geek and Gorgeous on the daily basis to get that maximum anti-aging results. I then tend to go in with the Mad About Skin oil on my neck, which just as an area cannot tolerate the potency of this one. I'll use this on the neck so I don't miss out on the anti-aging. I'll use this on the rest of the body. And if I find that my skin is getting a little sensitive, maybe I've overdone it a little bit too much, I'll just not use this for a couple of nights, switch to this, and then revert back when my skin's calmed down. I think sometimes it's a little bit about listening to what our skin needs and mixing and matching to go in accordingly. And hopefully I've offered you some really great options today based on what your skin needs. Like I say, start gentle, work your way up. And whether you want a mid, low, or a high strength retinoid, hopefully this video has helped you out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, wherever you are in the world, guys. Stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.